BassResinator here. Another installment of Froggy Friday. Now I've already got his eyes in place. They're kind of a greenish, yellowish. I don't like them. I'm going to take them out. I'll get some other ones in there. I popped them out because I was looking through the outside and I had put way too much UV resin in there. So I'm going to start again. You are not allowed to see what's under this. That's why it's covered up. You will someday, but not today. Okay, that was the perfect amount. Now, get off the toothpick. There we go. Now, a frog's eyes don't look straight up. They look out the side and slightly forward. There, we got them in place. Come on from underneath. Okay, that one is held in place. Now to go to the other side. Okay, maybe too much resin. Look at it from my perspective. It keeps sliding down. This is why I usually do them off camera. There you go, you can see in there. Okay, now they're a little bit more tolerable. Okay, put the lid on this UV. This is the UV resin for bonding. It's like glue. It cures super fast. Super fast. Now, I've got some glitter that looks like autumn leaves. Got Mr. Glitz jacket, green, it will make sense. Jamaican Groove from Tropical Glitz, and Galactus. And I'm going to be very particular with those. The green is going to go in his toes. Get this out of the way. But it is... When I'm making this, it is the Saturday before Thanksgiving. So I made my own mold of the little candies you get. This is not edible. That is resin. I made the mold of the candy. And this guy has just gone to hang out at a Thanksgiving feast and is eating away. Should I show you the next part yet? I'll wait. I'm going to put in a little bit of this clear hard type resin so that I can bond to the candy. I'm going to do it this way because the camera's in the way for me to do it. Hopefully you can still see. And I want a little bit up on his head for something particular. Okay, the thing that is particular. Where did I put those? Oh, here they are. I had them right here. These are tweezers. There is a sensitive mimosa plant. It's a weed that grows down here in people's yards. If they get in your yard, you don't like it because they'll just take over. But mimosa, boy, my fingers are monster size in there. Mimosa plants are in the bean family, and they have a bunch of little leaflets on the end of their, on the leaf. Now, a leaflet, okay, botanically speaking, the leaf starts at the stem of the plant. And as long as there are no little nodule thingies that make it another leaf, then it is considered a leaf, that whole section. And the leaf may be ridiculously long, like a Nandia domestica plant, which don't worry about that. Or it may be very small, or, you know, like an oak leaf. You know what an oak leaf looks like. You know what an elm leaf looks like. They're just single. But there are some plants, like a pecan tree or a walnut tree. There are what we call a bunch of leaves, but it's not. There are a bunch of leaflets. Well, on a mimosa plant, there are little tiny leaflets. Well, on these sensitive mimosas, if you go up and touch the plant, they go, and they close up. And that's why they're called sensitive. Not that they have feelings in the way that, oh, you hurt my feelings, I'll close up. Not like that. But they put up this little blossom that is really cute. It looks like Whoville, or wherever you know, I don't know if you remember Dr. Seuss, his story of Horton Hears a Who. And so whenever I see them growing in somebody's yard, I think, Horton. So I picked a few and I put them. They're about a ½ inch blossom. But when you dry them out, they shrink to a centimeter. But they're nice and pink. So this guy did more than just eat he ate more than just his Thanksgiving meal. He ate Whoville or Whomville. He ate a who or a whom, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to put in this guy, and hopefully we don't have bubbles underneath. And if I leave it set long enough, any bubbles that might be in that fuzzy thing of Whoville, hopefully will arise. So I'm going to sit and wait a while. I'm watching a football game over here, that direction. So after a couple series, then I'll come back to you. Okay, I've let that sit in there for a while, and I mixed up, these aren't moving. I mixed up the, a little bit of UV resin with these maple leaf shapes, and I want them in his hind legs. Stay in that area. Okay, now to put this under the lamp over there. I'm just trying to make sure there's no bubbles arising. And while that is going through its time, I'll show you that I have, in addition to the leaves, I mixed up the Jamaican Groove, the Galactus, and the Mr. Glitz jacket. So I will get those out of the way and put stuff in where it's supposed to go in just a little bit. And that timer just went off. Let me see. As long as stuff is being held in place, yes. Okay, that's what I need. I will put it under, I have Let's Resin dual-sided. You can't see my hand. Wow, why are my hands so big in here? Anyway, dual-sided lamp so I can cure it from top and bottom. So I was just doing this just to hold them in place. Now, let me get those toenails. I'll move these things out of the way because I'm going to use the little flashlight, and I don't want to cure things before they're supposed to be cured. One of my subscribers said, man, you really use a lot of stuff from Tropical Glitz. Well, it's awesome. I know they make it for automotive paints, you know, for lowriders and stuff. But they mix so well in resin that I can't help myself from using it as a glitter component, because these babies shine. Some definite sparkle. I don't like how I went over the edge. There we go. Got it off. If you look down in the description, I will have a link to Tropical Glitz, and you can get a $30 gift certificate if you use that link. So take advantage of it if you're wanting some of these colors. You get quite a bit of product in each order, so I would say take advantage. Okay, cure those toes, cure those tootsies. Toot toot tootsie, goodbye. Toot toot tootsie, don't cry. Oh, do 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 do. Now this is just to hold it in place because I am going to be going back with the big lamp and cure from both sides. So don't panic. And these little frogs from resin rockers are made for UV resin, so don't panic. Oh, you're gonna ruin it. No, I'm not. Now he's eaten the who or the whom. He's eaten the candy corn. Some of the other stuff you can't really tell, but you know, he got a hold of some cranberries. And that's what this is. That little cranberry sauce. He's a little saucy. Yes. Not sausage. A little saucy. Now hold it in place. Okay, now I'm going to go some more clear. Try not to introduce any bubbles. Bubbles are the bane of all resin artists. And we can make excuses. Oh, it looks like snow. Oh, it looks like dew. No, we don't want it, if at all possible. Now, if it happens and it comes out and you're like, well, you know, we can make those excuses, but we prefer not to. I want a little bit to go in these front legs. There we go. That's what I was wanting. Now I'm going to stick this over under that big lamp and let it cure for a while. It is no ordinary lamp. I'll put it for a little longer since I put more in. Okay, I'll come back to you in a bit. Okay, that cured up. And now I got the Jamaican groove, and I'm going to put those in. I'm going to try and get my flashlight here, in his front, I was going to say front paw, his front leg. Go a little bit into the toes. Get in there, get in there. Oh, there's a bubble coming up right there. I'll have to pop it shortly. That probably came up from the sensitive Mimosa plant. When I was a little kid, we used to call them touchy-feelies. But if I can pop that now, it would be better. What's the deal there? It's doing something strange. Well, let me see if I can cure it in place right there. Okay. Now, I still have some more of these leaves. Leave them alone. I don't mind a few of those leaves going back this way, covering over. Okay, now held that in place. So now I'm going to put in the rest clear, and then I'll put it under the into resin double-sided lamp. Okay, how many of you were here for last week's Reverend Blue Jeans, babe? Okay. I'll pop a few bubbles. Man, it really bugs me about that one down there, but not much I can do about that. I tried to go through and it was underneath stuff already. So we'll see. I can see the cranberries down there, and I can see he got in the mud. His front legs are this Jamaican groove stuff. And I'll stick all of these under that lamp, and they'll cure up, and it'll be real easy to clean out those little pots. Okay, I'll be back and show you the unmolding. Okay, this has conceivably cured up. We'll check him out. He's got his little reverend cleric thing that I put on there last week. That's where the cleric collar was, right there. there he is. You can't see the color of that corn very well. You can from this side. From this side you can't. Well, maybe if you put it over a white background. And that as you can see it right there. Boy, that bubble came up big. I do not like that part of it. Well, Froggy ate a whom. Yep. Got him all glitzed out. Got this cranberry sauce, Jamaican front legs, Mr. Glitz jacket toes. Yeah. I'll get you some stills. Subscribers, thank you for subscribing. And we'll see you next time. Stick around for the parting shots.